Today, the Syndicate unleashes exactly what the secret is and exactly what's going on. Tell them, Big Dave.
You see, the secret's been going on for weeks, and it's real simple. It will simply change the face of NWA Mountain State forever.
In so many ways, so many ways. We are the Syndicate. We are NWA Mountain State. Hell, we are the NWA. And we're coming every day, every minute, every time we get a chance, we take someone out. So get your punk ass ready, because here comes the Syndicate.
Next to me, as always, in the announce booth, Dean Bibb. And Dean, we've got a heck of a return this morning to open these things up.
Absolutely. Bulldozer making his return to NWA Mountain State after an auspicious career when he first came in. He's looking to pick up the pieces where he left off with even more carnage and success. Here's Jacques Moliere.
This year they're for 1-4 with a 15-minute time limit. First, in this corner right here, introducing Osuji McPeak.
Osuji McPeak starting to get some victories in his column here in NWA Mountain State too.
His opponent, in this corner right here, from the rocking yard of Detroit, Michigan, weighing approximately 300 pounds, introducing the Bulldozer.
And there he is, Dean, the man that crushes all.
In this match, referee Sean Kelly.
I want you to notice that, whoa, ring the bell, this match is underway. Sean Kelly called for the bell because Bulldozer started it out early. Oh, big chop across Osuji McPeak's chest. NWA Mountain State, well over 300 episodes of 6 years running, and we thank you for making us the most successful. Wow, big clothesline.
Bulldozer's picking up right where he left off, Dean. He was a force of destruction when he came through here the last time, and the Bulldozer rolling on through over top of Osuji McPeak at the moment.
Yeah, those tights should be caution. Sign on the dotted line only if you dare. Bulldozer has definitely been a firebrand. He has influenced decisions in world championship caliber matches here in NWA Mountain State. Osuji Cinch firing back. I can't believe that it was ineffective.
Absolutely no effect for Osuji McPeak there. He may be racking up a couple of wins for him early in his young career, but he's never been in there against a guy like the Bulldozer. Hopes and aspirations die quickly when you go against a man like that.
Definitely, because although he only has about three or 4 years in the business, he has been in the ring with huge, talented guys. Oh, Osuji's hitting him, laying into him. But really, it's ineffective almost. And right back down goes Osuji McPeak. This is hard to watch.
I could be mistaken, Dean, but did Bulldozer actually take the time while Osuji was hitting him to tell him he dropped his stupid hat?
I think so. Whoa! Is he going to tell him he dropped his scapula?
May very well.
Right there in the living room, courtesy of Dwayne Muncie and Cucumber and Company, the beatdown continues mercilessly as Bulldozer making a statement that he's back. Oh! And there goes Osuji's back. He was right in the corner. He had to absorb every inch of that.
Well, that doesn't tickle.
Leg over the rope keeps Osuji McPeak in the ring. We'll let you decide whether or not it was wise.
Unfortunate for him.
Coming up, we've got Mr. Mid-Atlantic Damian Wayne in singles competition, Bad Karma returning in tag team competition, and the TV titles on the line this week as your champion, Dangerous Dave Scott, defends against the super hot Shaheem Ali. Main event action, though. The tag team titles are on the line. The Cult of Charisma going up against Dark Gift once again. Bulldozer lets Osuji hit the ropes, and wow, there's nothing moving there. Clothesline attempt now by Osuji. Crossbody block, and Bulldozer catches him, scoops him.
And he went down hard on that one. A lot of authority by the big man, hooks the leg.
And lifts his head back up off the canvas. Bulldozer isn't finished dealing the cards here.
Well, let's call this what it is, Dean. This is more or less if you're the Bulldozer, an exhibition match. Yeah, Osuji McPeak, he might have a few W's under his belt, but a few W's ain't going to do it against the Bulldozer. You've got to be a killer athlete to really stand a chance out there with him, and even killer athletes have trouble with this guy.
Oh, Osuji McPeak getting a little bit too much time to breathe there. He's going to capitalize, and he ran into a shoulder, I believe. It took the wind right out of him, though.
It brought him right down to his knees. Not flashy, but very effective.
Bulldozer laying in some knees to the midsection and to the chin. Oh, and a hard right hand right here in front of Osuji, staggering against the ropes.
A lot of power behind those shots as he sends Osuji off the ropes.
Osuji ducks a clothesline. He didn't duck that one, though.
He sure didn't. Look for his head somewhere in the third row.
Did he kick out or did he lift him up? That was a 2 count. Sean Kelly calls it a 2 count. We want to shout out to Jimmy Hunt, who's at ringside taking photographs of our fine event today.
Bulldozer has the straps down, so he's caught him. Choke slam time!
Oh! Wow. And here's your cover. No hook of the leg necessary. It's over.
The winner of the match, the Bulldozer.
And you heard it right there. He said it into the camera. Bulldozer is back. And he looks like he's back with a vengeance. He wants to pick up right where it was.
Well, he's doing just that, crushing all the way to the W from the opening bell to the closing bell.
Mr. Mid-Atlantic, the dog champion, Damian Wayne, back here in NWA Mountain State.
Have you ever seen a meaner looking human being in your life?
He definitely looks born to fight. He looks like if he wasn't wrestling in the ring, he would be in the octagon, and if he wasn't in the octagon, he'd be in the bars. He is rough, tough, and dangerous to know. And his feud with Lance Erickson, I'm sure, far from over. The dog champion back here in NWA Mountain State. And the masked Marauder is looking to climb the ladder very quickly here if he can knock off Mr. Mid-Atlantic. Sean Kelly, one of the NWA's finest referees here with the flagship. And here's your collar and elbow tie-up. The two men in the middle of the ring. Wow! Did he cut off Mr. Mid-Atlantic with a thumb to the eyes? Look at him! Hey, man, he's pouring it into the midsection. The masked Marauder, he's looking to make a name for himself. Forearms!
Well, this is a surprise, Dean.
It is, definitely. Irish whip shoots the dog champion into our corner. He sets up. Wow, a big splash! And the masked Marauder all over Damian Wayne at this point. This is unbelievable.
Is this really happening?
Here's your reversal.
Well, it was.
And a high back body drop by the dog pound champion.
And that's going to end that flurry of offense.
Big clothesline now from Damian Wayne. Masked Marauder stumbling back to his feet. Scoop slam. Got him up with authority.
Well, if you didn't think Damian Wayne looked like a mean person before, he does now. And correct me if I'm mistaken, but does it look like Damian Wayne has a little bit of blood on his forehead?
Seriously, it appears that the masked Marauder has busted Damian Wayne open.
Well, congratulations to him. I think Damian's going to make him pay for that one.
I would, yeah, I would, certainly. Kicks to the midsection. He hooks up for a suplex. High stalling vertical over the city of Beckley, West Virginia, ladies and gentlemen.
And down to the mat goes the masked Marauder. And he's feeling every single inch of that one, Dean.
Guys, we want to shout out to our business associates, International House of Pancakes, Harper Road, Beckley. Thank you for hosting NWA Mountain State this morning. Damian Wayne going high risk. Is it the legs? Is it the elbow? He misses with the leg drop.
And the masked Marauder in a rare position for a second time to try to capitalize on Damian Wayne.
Now he's taking a lot of abuse too. He's trying to put the boots to Damian. Didn't have a lot of salt in it.
Well, I think the masked Marauder is still feeling the effects of the onslaught of Damian Wayne.
Absolutely. And now working that arm. Man, the rookie masked Marauder has a great opportunity here. Damian Wayne in a weakened position. But there's your veteran maneuver.
I don't know if you can ever say Damian Wayne is in a weakened position.
Did you see that? He got a technical, fine drop toe hold. Went around and stomped him in the back of the head. Another suplex here.
The masked Marauder having a very good showing off and on during this contest, and he can talk about that till the day he dies, which may be very soon, Dean. Up top.
Oh! Big elbow and the cover. It's in the books. Did he kick out?
Are you kidding me?
The masked Marauder kicked out?
The masked Marauder's getting ready to be the deadest man alive.
Damian Wayne, I'm sure, will make the man pay for that.
I've never seen a corpse with a pulse before, but you're getting ready to see one.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the late great masked Marauder, courtesy of the Pile Driver.
Fare thee well, old friend.
My friend, do not kick out. That's it.
The masked Marauder did the smartest thing he did the whole match right there. He lost.
He passed out. The NWA Dog Pound champion probably got more than he bargained for with the masked Marauder, but in the end, he is victorious here at IHOP, NWA Mountain State. And this man has given Lance Erickson so much grief.
NWA Mountain State. Look at your pussycat.
Wow. He said, Darkstorm, he's coming for you. Damian Wayne, victorious, Mr. Mid-Atlantic.
I can't believe it, but I actually have to say I think he looks angrier now than he did when he came in and he got the victory, Dean.
Mobile disc jockeys are an important part of your party. Get a good one, you have a great party. Get a bad one, suffer the consequences. Dwayne Muncie, the owner, has been doing this since 1992 and is well qualified to help you through the entire process of making your event a huge hit. Here's just a few reasons you should book us. Dependability, knowledgeable, friendly staff, user-friendly website, over 110,000 songs, will play as long as you want, and customer service is most important to us. We have all the equipment to handle any job, any size. We can even set up multiple systems at the same event. Our gear is well maintained and we always bring backups. We set up early and we love to travel. Please see our website for details. No hidden charges, no setup fees, no subcontracting. Give us a call today at 304-250-0123 or go to DwayneMuncie.com to schedule a free consultation. Don't suffer with a lousy DJ. Let Cucumber & Company help make your night downright historic.
For the past 16 years, Mark Hunt has helped hundreds of people who were injured in a car wreck. Mark Hunt and Associates help people put their lives back together after a car wreck. We get cars repaired, medical bills and lost wages paid, and get you the compensation deserved. Call Mark Hunt and Associates. We have the experience to help you when you can't help yourself. Mark Hunt and Associates, 304-344-1800, or on the web at www.markahunt.com.
Kramer Security and Investigations, an industry leader, is currently hiring for the position of security officer throughout southern West Virginia. At Kramer, quality begins and ends with our security officers. We are proud to offer a variety of shifts, competitive wages, professional training, and a great opportunity. For information, please call 304-256-0300. That's 256-0300, or apply in person at our Market Street Beckley or Walker Street Princeton locations. Kramer Security and Investigations, securing your future today. An equal opportunity employer.
Hey, don't count out Hatchet and Jester. They are tough individuals. They are earning their way here in NWA Mountain State. Yes, they are young, but they've got a similar vibe to the team of Lit Right that I came up with. Hatchet and Jester have a lot of potential and a great future ahead of them if Bad Karma do not succeed in snuffing it out right now.
Well, if nothing else, they may actually be a foot and a half shorter at the end of this one.
All right. Come on, give it up!
And some scattered approval from the fans for Hatchet and Jester.
Oh, look at that! Straight to a drop toe hold. Jester with a side headlock now in enemy territory. Cut the ring off, Jester, and you might have a chance against the former tag team champions. Look at Arrogance working up to an upper wrist lock, all the way around to a side headlock, to a wrist lock. Sometimes I think these guys are working this stuff just to make sure you and I can keep up with it. What do you think? That was sweet. Oh, look at the nip up now. And a reversal.
And Jester threw himself down there so he could nip up out of that one.
The crowd firmly behind Jester and Hatchet at this point. And look at how effortlessly Mr. Arrogance worked to a drop toe hold now, and now a tag.
Dean, with all due respect to the fans, and I have very little, but with all due respect, their approval does not make up for a severe lack of experience.
Right back to the left arm goes Kareem, pouring it in. Now, conspicuously absent is Thomas Rodman. He will be back with Bad Karma at their next engagements with us. We wish Thomas Rodman the best in Kansas City right now.
Well, you can rest assured
Oh!
he's taking care of business for his boys. Unlike Hatchet over here in the corner, not taking care of business for his partner.
Hey, what's he got?
Getting riled up, and
Did Kareem have something in his hand?
you can bet your bottom dollar he did.
Does Kareem have something? Something's glinting in the sunlight.
He sure does. That's a fork thing. Oh,
Man,
good golly.
this is the time to make a tag, if ever there was one. And right to the corner. Look at that, Kareem forcing a tag, and in comes Hatchet, and he gets cut off.
Cat with a mouse, Dean, that's all it is. Cat with a mouse.
Scoop slam, and hard down in enemy territory comes Hatchet.
Hatchet absorbing those blows and doing a fantastic job of that and that alone.
Chops now in the corner. Bad Karma effectively cutting the ring off, and back in comes Mr. Arrogance. And Hatchet really feeling some abuse as Mr. Arrogance dances.
The masked man of menace is a man of many talents, Dean. What can you say?
That's a lot of M's in that sentence. Shoots him across. Flying back elbow now. Coming up next, we've got Dangerous Dave Scott defending the television championship against Shaheem Ali here on NWA Mountain State. Right now, Mr. Arrogance of Bad Karma shoots Hatchet across the ring. Nice little pretty step. Whoa, and Hatchet's setting up for a sunset flip, and he gets it.
He's over. He's got the legs. He had the legs over the arms, but I didn't do it, Dean.
And a clothesline cuts Hatchet down to size here. And you see Kareem kicking him towards his corner, cutting the ring off again. That is brilliant tag team strategy. Mr. Arrogance and Kareem, they don't worry about crowd approval, kind of like you.
Nope.
They don't worry about being popular, kind of like you.
Nope.
And they are successful in their line of work, kind of like you.
Well, that's true, too. Huh. I never realized I had so much in common with them.
Yes. Would you look good in urban camo? Probably not.
Probably not, no. I guess that's where the similarity's in.
Kareem stomping on that already, probably numb to the touch, left
Hey,
arm.
You know what else we have in common?
What?
We like seeing Hatchet and Jester scream.
Jester getting dumped to the outside by a shot. The referee distracted. Elvis.
I love Zug Island. I love these guys. I love seeing them come out here every week and get the tar beat out of them.
Elvis McComas
What a great time.
really having a lot. Oh, and a low blow in the corner behind Elvis McComas' back. I hope Hatchet didn't need those, because they're going to be ineffective for a week or two.
Well, if wrestling doesn't work out for him, if Bad Karma has their way, it certainly won't. He could always have a future as a Vienna choir boy.
Main event again tonight. I like that. Main event again tonight is the Cult of Charisma defending your NWA Mountain State Tag Team Championship against Dark Gift, Eric Darkstorm and Jason the Gift Kincaid. Mr. Arrogance up top. Kareem scoops him up like a sack of taters.
What's going to happen here, Dean?
I don't know. Is he looking? He's looking at a reverse something or other.
I think we're looking at the end of Hatchet's very short career. He's got that head locked up now. Oh!
Oh, okay. I see.
A moonsault? Are you freaking kidding me?
Beautiful tag team maneuver, and pulls the man up. We were ready to have the bell rung. Elvis McComas was ready to call it.
How many highlights do you need in one match?
Always one more. Fisherman suplex hook.
Whoa, a fisherman's release suplex.
Yes, he didn't bridge the pin. And the beautiful footwork of Mr. Arrogance as he tags in Kareem.
He's feeling the flow.
Kareem laughing evilly as he steps into the ring. Oh, and a kick to the armpit with that hooked boot.
To say these guys are taking their time with Zug Island is an understatement, Dean.
They are.
The time of their life out there.
And Kareem forcing another tag. In comes Jester, but he gets cut off by Kareem. Kareem pouring the heat on him.
Helps him back to his feet, but I don't think he's doing him any favors.
I want to point out here, although the Zug Island boys may be unconscious while I'm saying it, maybe they'll see it on replay. They have invested a lot of money in their outfits and they look good. Hatchet really needs to pull himself out of the ring though before he gets stomped on again. Mr. Arrogance is waking up Jester. He hooks him butterfly style. Oh, wow, that was nice. Butterfly bomb. Hooks him for a Boston Crab.
Off the top, leg drop comes Kareem. That's a lot of weight to have coming down on your head, especially with your neck at that angle from the Boston Crab. Covers.
That's it.
Mercifully.
The winners of the match, Kareem and Damian, and Mr. Arrogant, together, the band.
Jester wisely slow to approach Bad Karma and his partner. Oh no! I had to speak it into existence!
He would have been a little bit wiser to walk back to the locker room. Kareem, we can't see the face of Mr. Arrogance, but Kareem, he looks as though he doesn't have a care in the world, having the time of his life out there today.
And Mr. Arrogance now about to bollock Jester's head. If he doesn't have a concussion already, he's going to have a concussion now. Now Kareem dropping elbows.
Well, you hear the bell going off in the distance, Dean. I don't think the bell at Hatchet and Jester's head is going to stop anytime soon.
I'm serious on that one. They're still sizing him up. Elvis McComas going to try to get help from the back.
Zug Island, not a good day for these guys. They got some FaceTime on TV, but that's about it for their credits this morning.
They're going to have some FaceTime in the Raleigh General Hospital ER, too, if they're not careful.
Just another set of victims on the very long list of the former tag team champions, Bad Karma.
Hatchet and Jester did a very, very admirable job of signing their names on the dotted line. Beyond that, they showed up. Guys, you will fight another day. Hey, what is he doing throwing a milk carton in?
Whoa. Chaos and anarchy everywhere, Dean.
Do you know how hard it is to make a milk carton?
This is mass hysteria. Can anyone control these guys?
Thomas Rodman can. Thomas Rodman was not here.
I don't think he controls them. I think he just aims them in the right direction. Unfortunately for Zug Island, no one aiming those guys away from them this morning. They suffered all the ill effects of Bad Karma's surprisingly good mood.
Mobile disc jockeys are an important part of your party. Get a good one, you have a great party. Get a bad one, suffer the consequences. Dwayne Muncie, the owner, has been doing this since 1992 and is well qualified to help you through the entire process of making your event a huge hit. Here's just a few reasons you should book us. Dependability, knowledgeable, friendly staff, user-friendly website, over 110,000 songs, will play as long as you want, and customer service is most important to us. We have all the equipment to handle any job, any size. We can even set up multiple systems at the same event. Our gear is well maintained and we always bring backups. We set up early and we love to travel. Please see our website for details. No hidden charges, no setup fees, no subcontracting. Give us a call today at 304-250-0123 or go to DwayneMuncie.com to schedule a free consultation. Don't suffer with a lousy DJ. Let Cucumber & Company help make your night downright historic.
For the past 16 years, Mark Hunt has helped hundreds of people who were injured in a car wreck. Mark Hunt and Associates help people put their lives back together after a car wreck. We get cars repaired, medical bills and lost wages paid, and get you the compensation deserved. Call Mark Hunt and Associates. We have the experience to help you when you can't help yourself. Mark Hunt and Associates, 304-344-1800, or on the web at www.markahunt.com.
Kramer Security and Investigations, an industry leader, is currently hiring for the position of security officer throughout southern West Virginia. At Kramer, quality begins and ends with our security officers. We are proud to offer a variety of shifts, competitive wages, professional training, and a great opportunity. For information, please call 304-256-0300. That's 256-0300, or apply in person at our Market Street Beckley or Walker Street Princeton locations. Kramer Security and Investigations, securing your future today. An equal opportunity employer.
Attention wrestling fans, it's Jessica Schuler here. Send us videos of you talking about your favorite NWA Mountain State wrestler or wrestlers. If we like it, we may use it in our show. And be sure to visit NWAMountainState.com for the latest NWA news.
All right, Dean Bibb, it's go time as we await the arrival of the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Television Champion, Dangerous Dave Scott.
The Syndicate now being followed and guided by Mr. Rich Quick from Brooklyn, New York.
The air is thick with anticipation for this one, Dean.
You know, a computer is a fickle thing. I love him and I hate him. There's your television champion and Rich Quick.
And Dave Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, Dean, he's got some support in the crowd.
He does, actually. But don't forget, Shaheem Ali does too.
That support, Dave Scott doesn't look for it. That's a testament to his abilities in that ring.
Oh, isn't he beautiful? Once again, I am Rich Quick, special advisor to the Syndicate. And I am here to let you all know that a new day is coming. I'm here to make sure that you people respect and admire the Syndicate as they should be. And if you don't like it, guess what? Because I ain't going anywhere, baby. Because you will never get rich quick. Oh, what's up, cowboys? Ain't the rodeo down the street? What's that old saying? I don't see any steers around here, so why does that make you all? Enjoy the show, ladies. Thanks for coming.
That was cold-natured. Wow.
So happy about you, doesn't he? That's my main man right there.
Your new hero, huh?
No, we're just good friends.
TV title. First, the challenger in this corner right here. Introducing Shaheem.
From the city of brotherly love, Shaheem Ali getting his opportunity against the TV champ.
The NWA Mountain State Wrestling TV champion from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Weighing in at 220 pounds, he is Dangerous Dave Scott.
Of course, Rich Quick joined the Syndicate just in time for our big pay-per-view in Baileysville, Unleashed, and made his presence immediately known across our internet space as well. Dangerous Dave Scott, 1/3 of the Syndicate, along with the Canadian Lion Lance Erickson and the Reaper Matt Connard. But Shaheem Ali, young, tough, and talented. Look, he goes to the rear waist lock immediately. Sets him up. Standing drop kick to the back. Shoots the champ off. Champ misses a clothesline. Shaheem with a crossbody block and a cover.
Dave Scott kicks out, though. Back up to his feet.
Reversal now. Scott sets up. Oh, eats a foot for his trouble. Gets shot off again. Hip toss.
And Shaheem Ali coming alive against the TV champion.
Great arm drag now by Shaheem Ali. And Rich Quick a little bit concerned with his charge. Dapper dresser. Give the man some kudos for his duds. His fines are fine. Shaheem Ali with a leg drop on the prone arm of the television champion now and wrapping it up for some good measure.
Shaheem Ali doing a surprisingly good job of mat wrestling the submission specialist.
That's true, because he's working submission style. He must have done some scouting on Dangerous Dave Scott. Of course, you don't just look to NWA Mountain State. Dangerous Dave Scott has wrestled for years all over the country. Big slamming right hand against the challenger. Irish whip across the corner, and he charges in. Shaheem Ali moves him right back to the left arm. Goes Shaheem Ali.
Are you kidding me? Shaheem Ali has come to fight today.
Shaheem Ali comes to fight every day. Our first look at Shaheem Ali came back in September in Princeton. He took on the capable Jimmy Nemeth. What a hard-fought match.
And the man with the Ghostbuster tattoo standing over top. Well, for the moment, he was standing over top of Dave Scott with that armbar, but Dave Scott retreats to the outside.
Hey, Rich Quick did his job. He watched his charge and saw that Dave Scott's foot was on the ropes. Shaheem Ali taking a second to regroup.
Well, that's why you have a manager like Rich Quick. Dave Scott, he's a fighter. He'll stay in there all day. Sometimes you need somebody looking out for your best interest to fight against your instinct.
Shaheem Ali waiting patiently instead of charging ahead blindly. Let's face it, that is a 2-on-1. Even if the man's just lending technical support, he's eyes in the back of Dave Scott's head.
Rich Quick doing a very effective job stalling the referee. Sean Kelly didn't even begin a count till 2 seconds ago.
Shaheem now pressing the advantage on the champion.
Shaheem's lost his patience, he's lost his cool, he's following Dave out there now. He wants to win this thing. He wants to walk out TV champ. He can't do that if Dave gets counted out.
Whoa! And there's your veteran experience with a reversal. He meets the cold steel here outside of IHOP.
Well, you can't walk out TV champ unconscious. That hurt me to look at.
There's your game changer. And now we got boots to the head of Shaheem Ali, courtesy of the Syndicate's Dave Scott. And he sends his head buffeting right off the canvas.
Welcome back to Mountain State Wrestling, Shaheem.
Hey, Shaheem Ali loves it down here. He loves the fact that the fans appreciate his hard work. Dave Scott with the cover.
But does he love it as much as he loves his teeth? That looked real vicious.
Well, of course, that's Dave Scott in the ring.
Touche.
Loving forearm blow across the shoulder blades. Shaheem Ali has lost a lot of head of steam here in this match that he's going to have to build back up. And he's going to have to do so while draining the capable Dave Scott of his. As Rich Quick taunts from the outside, Dave Scott kicks to the right shoulder of Shaheem Ali.
And Rich Quick continuing to taunt the young man from the outside of the ring, clapping very sarcastically towards Shaheem Ali.
Shaheem Ali fighting back, using that right shoulder into the midsection, driving Dave Scott all the way across the ropes, sets him up, Irish whip, reversal now to a fireman's carry, Samoan drop in the middle of the ring by the television champion. Nicely executed by your television champion here. That was fluid and economy of motion. Here's your cover. 1, 2. For those of you who missed that, Shaheem Ali went for an Irish whip. Dangerous Dave Scott reversed under Shaheem's arm, took him to fireman's carry territory, and Samoan dropped him. It was beautiful, beautiful. Shaheem Ali firing back now. Staggering the champion back. Oh, and a thumb to the eyes.
Did you see the way that Shaheem was holding his shoulder, though?
Yes, both of his shoulders have taken damage in this match. The left has been worked courtesy of the left arm. The right met the steel. Hey, Dave Scott's calling the referee over. What's going on here? Rich Quick's a little too close. Hey! Did you see that? Sean Kelly came in and Dave Scott covered for his manager. His
I didn't see anything.
Of course. The referee was between you and, yes, of course. The referee was between you there. Shaheem firing back into the midsection of dangerous Dave Scott. Here's your Irish whip across. Flying, spinning elbow staggers the champion. Shaheem's back on his feet as well. He's going to drive the shoulders into the midsection.
Dave Scott absorbing those blows. Shaheem's going to try to fire him out there to the opposite side of the ring. Follows up. Unorthodox, flying straight at Dave Scott there. I'm not sure what to call that, but it certainly seems to have stunned the big man as we see a snapmare. Shaheem Ali's going to go up top now. I don't know if that's the best idea. Dave Scott, I would argue, is still the fresher man, but Shaheem Ali, he's going for broke on this one.
Oh, and he gets a flying rolling senton. Can he capitalize? If Shaheem Ali can get the cover, he may walk out of here your television champion.
Rich Quick tried to stop him, but Shaheem Ali still wasted enough time that Dave Scott was able to kick out after that big money move.
I'm telling you, that was dangerous territory for both men, and Shaheem Ali a hair's breadth away from leaving NWA Mountain State Wrestling television champion. But he's got to stay on top of dangerous Dave Scott. Now see, he's nursing that right shoulder. He's now forced to throw forearms with his left.
And do you see Shaheem's face? He's in some pain right now, Dean.
Absolutely. But he's firing into the midsection, robbing Dave Scott of much needed opportunity to breathe. He hits the ropes. Oh! Standing frog splash from the ropes. That was 2 3/4.
And you can feel the ring shake where we were from that one. That was a lot of impact for a stand-in splash.
Rich Quick is concerned for Dangerous Dave Scott at this moment.
Concerned in the least.
He says he's not concerned with the least. Shaheem Ali back to his feet.
Cool as a cucumber and company. That man, Rich Quick.
Shaheem Ali in a lot of pain, but still firing those forearms for that injured shoulder. Dave Scott is staggered as well. Kicks to the midsection.
Gut wrench. Gets Dave Scott up and overplants him with that gut wrench slam.
But he took everything Shaheem Ali had to hold on to that.
He's got the arm over top of him, but Dave Scott gets it up at the last second.
This may be the closest contest Dangerous Dave Scott has had here in weeks, courtesy of Shaheem Ali.
And have you noticed how much this crowd has grown here at the IHOP in Beckley today, Dean?
Absolutely. The word has spread. Whoa!
Spinebuster!
That's it.
A heck of an effort by Shaheem Ali.
Winner of the match.
But the Syndicate racks up another victory in their column as the big man Dave Scott, Dangerous Dave Scott, retains the television title.
Dangerous
Well, Dave Scott may be feeling this in the morning, but he emerges victorious, and here's even more shots from the cell phone. Dave Scott in another successful title defense, his hardest one in several weeks, but he puts away Shaheem Ali.
He's got a picture message. You know what it is? A picture of a loser named Shaheem Ali.
Please.
Mobile disc jockeys are an important part of your party. Get a good one, you have a great party. Get a bad one, suffer the consequences. Dwayne Muncie, the owner, has been doing this since 1992 and is well qualified to help you through the entire process of making your event a huge hit. Here's just a few reasons you should book us. Dependability, knowledgeable, friendly staff, user-friendly website, over 110,000 songs, will play as long as you want, and customer service is most important to us. We have all the equipment to handle any job, any size. We can even set up multiple systems at the same event. Our gear is well maintained and we always bring backups. We set up early and we love to travel. Please see our website for details. No hidden charges, no setup fees, no subcontracting. Give us a call today at 304-250-0123 or go to DwayneMuncie.com to schedule a free consultation. Don't suffer with a lousy DJ. Let Cucumber & Company help make your night downright historic.
For the past 16 years, Mark Hunt has helped hundreds of people who were injured in a car wreck. Mark Hunt and Associates help people put their lives back together after a car wreck. We get cars repaired, medical bills and lost wages paid, and get you the compensation deserved. Call Mark Hunt and Associates. We have the experience to help you when you can't help yourself. Mark Hunt and Associates, 304-344-1800, or on the web at www.markahunt.com.
Kramer Security and Investigations, an industry leader, is currently hiring for the position of security officer throughout southern West Virginia. At Kramer, quality begins and ends with our security officers. We are proud to offer a variety of shifts, competitive wages, professional training, and a great opportunity. For information, please call 304-256-0300. That's 256-0300, or apply in person at our Market Street Beckley or Walker Street Princeton locations. Kramer Security and Investigations, securing your future today. An equal opportunity employer.
This match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. It is for the NWA Mountain State Tag Team titles. It is the main event for this hour. First, in this corner right here, they are the challengers. First, from Huntington, West Virginia, weighing in at 221 pounds, introducing Eric Darkstorm and his tag team partner from Oak Hill, West Virginia, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Gift, Jason Kincaid. Second, their opponents in this corner right here, they are the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champions from the edge of a lightning bolt, weighing in at 195 pounds, Mr. Electricity, Billy Lee. And his tag team partner from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is Ricky Shane. Together, they are the Cult of Charisma.
We have seen these teams clash before.
Referee Elvis.
I don't know if the fans at home heard it over the camera, but during the introduction of the tag team champions, Mr. Eric Darkstorm could be heard very loudly saying "jobber" right in the face of Billy Litt.
You guys ready to rock?
Oh boy, Ricky Shane is saying, don't worry about the fans, worry about our belts. And with considering the team that they're across the ring from, that may be good advice.
Billy Litt is addicted to fan support.
Here's your lockup in this hour's main event on NWA Mountain State. As the wild man from Oak Hill, West Virginia, the Gift, Jason Kincaid, locks up the left arm. Billy Litt working his way through the ropes to a reversal.
What athleticism in the ring right now. Those two men, they can put on a clinic.
And how many times have we seen them lock horns in the ring? They've been allies. They've been mostly enemies more than that. Look at Kincaid. Somersault across him. He rolls through. Shoots Billy Litt across.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Wow.
I'm exhausted watching them.
This is going to be high energy throughout the remainder of the time limit for this hour. Both men executing monkey flips and reversing their way through. All right. I'm with them. I applaud both of these guys. Very well done. Eric Darkstorm tagged in to face Billy Litt.
Ricky Shane's cheering on his partner.
And tagged in now. The brightly attired Ricky Shane. And Billy Litt getting the fans behind his partner here. Eric Darkstorm going around for a rear waist lock. Ricky Shane breaking through the thumbs and moving around to his own. And now a side arm lock applied here. I can't tell if the head was locked. Okay, head scissors now.
Nip up by Darkstorm though.
These guys are as physical as it gets, and they're still in the tentative stages, feeling each other out for technique. Ricky Shane taking a side headlock now. Eric Darkstorm content to play things out. That's an uncomfortable maneuver. Eric Darkstorm firing into the ribs of Ricky Shane, and he shoots him off, burning his ears, and takes the shoulder. Here comes Ricky Shane off the rope, steps across. Darkstorm leapfrogs. That was an unexpected thing. Ricky Shane recovering now and gets a side headlock.
If Darkstorm was intelligent, he'd grab a hold of one of those earrings and rip it right off of Ricky Shane's ear.
Hey, let's not think like that, man.
Come on, Ricky!
It'll be an effective distraction for the rest of the match.
It was just 2 weeks ago that we had to spot clean the match after all of the blood that Damien Wayne and Lance Erickson spilled in Baileysville. Let's not even talk about blood right now.
Well, there's no rule against ripping an earring out, is there? I've never seen it in a rule book.
Well, you're right. And a lot of guys wear a lot of piercings. Hatchet comes to mind. He looks like he did a headstand in Daddy's tackle box. Here's your quick tag, and in comes, well, Billy Litt's climbing the ropes, mugging for the fans first.
Kincaid looking for a way out. Nowhere to run, though. Ricky Shane has a hold of that arm. And Billy Litt going right back to work on it after delivering that shot.
Jason Kincaid reversing out. doing one arm reversal. He breaks through in between the arms, forcing his body to break through Billy Litt's arms. Snapmare, and here comes Eric Darkstorm, spring forward off the ropes.
And he caught him in the mouth with that one.
Looked like the forehead.
He's got a big foot, it's probably both.
Probably. Billy Litt firing up the forearms on Eric Darkstorm. One half of your tag team champions shoots the challenger into the corner. He sets up and telegraphed that one.
Sure did.
He mugged for the fans, and Eric Darkstorm had an opportunity to recover. Crossing the arms. Very
down. Unique offense displayed by Darkstorm.
I'll call that a cross pump handle sidewalk slam for lack of not knowing what it was. He tags in Jason the Gift Kincaid.
Kincaid going right back to work on Litt.
European uppercut sends Litt into their corner in bad territory. A chop to the chest. Litt comes out of the corner looking for a plan B. Plan B is you get Irish whipped across the corner. Jason Kincaid sets you up. Comes in with a running European uppercut, staggers the champion. He hooks him.
Up and over. Floats on over top of him, lateral press.
Nice fluid movement from a suplex into a cover. Tags in his partner. These guys want to be tag team champions at the end of the day. Darkstorm hooks an arm. Both men shoot him across. They hook him.
Toss a tip. But Litt springs off the ropes.
Double jabbing. Nicely called. Nicely called. But Jason the Gift Kincaid cuts him off, brings him to his corner. Darkstorm still in the ring. Being the legal man, Jason the Gift Kincaid continues his onslaught against Billy Litt with a snapmare. And cinches in a rear chin lock. What a great hour of television we've had, guys. Tune in each and every week. This is television time remaining here today on NWA Mountain State. If the titles change hands after the broadcast concludes, you can see it on NWAMountainState.com before the broadcast. Billy Litt just as likely to run out of air.
Double hip toss, grabs hold of the legs, double backbreaker, flips him on over there again, crisscross, falls down.
Great tag team work by Dark Gift here. And as Ricky Shane watches from the outside as his partner absorbs a lot of abuse.
You know, for a very young tag team as far as teaming together, Eric Darkstorm and Jason Kincaid are working in tandem as well as any team I have ever seen in Mountain State Wrestling.
That's because they are experienced veteran wrestlers. Kids, don't try this at home, because something like that can knock a jaw loose. The six-step dance to the Fist of Fury, courtesy of Mr. Eric Darkstorm, the pride of Huntington, West Virginia.
Billy Litt inches away from his partner's hand, still doesn't get the tag, and that has got to be frustrating for the Colts of Charisma.
Big kick now by Jason the Gift Kincaid, and a snapmare takes him over, and he locks in leg scissors around that jawline.
You know, you said earlier, Dean, you said something about fluid movement, and that is absolutely the way you describe Jason Kincaid. Everything he does in that ring, one move to the next, is so fluid.
He's thinking 3 or 4 steps ahead. You can tell as the match progresses that it's almost like chess. He's moving his opponent where he wants him so that he can plant his opponent where he wants him 5 minutes from now. And Billy Litt reversing his way back around to a side headlock.
That's not your corner, Billy. Oh, Billy. Trouble situation.
Flying Itsuguri with Jason the Gift Kincaid dropping down as a deflection almost. Billy Litt looking for an opportunity to tag. Does he have it? Just inches away. Darkstorm cuts him off.
Well, he had the opportunity, but it's been denied. A belly-to-back suplex is going to put him down again. Hooks the leg. Almost gets it. Does Darkstorm?
Billy Litt now being dragged back up to his feet and hammerlocked. Double cinched in.
Quite the combination of maneuvers there. I thought he was going for some kind of a roll-up pinfall attempt, but that is a submission maneuver that an octopus would have a hard time comprehending how Darkstorm's able to wrap around him like that.
Eric,
what do you even call that? A hammerlock, hip scissors, body lock, a doom, storm, death, I don't know.
And look at that, he's able to put kicks into the side of the head with a free foot. He tags in his partner because he doesn't have to worry about Billy Litt moving. Whoa, Litt's moving.
Not very far, though, unfortunately for him.
think back to the times these two men in the ring have tangled. Oh! As Billy Litt moves.
Kincaid overshot that one big time. That is unfortunate for him.
Kincaid protecting himself as he comes down because he knew he was falling. He was smart enough to get a hold of the ropes. And Kincaid with the tag. And Eric Darkstorm cuts Billy Litt off inches away from the outstretched hand of Ricky Shane, who really looks subdued at this moment.
Ricky Shane, he's been frustrated for a while in this match. I think he's exhausted, showing his emotion, showing his concern for making sure that he and his partner retain the tag belts. And Ricky Shane is fed up.
Well, Eric Darkstorm brought him in with an elbow to the head after dealing harshly with Billy Litt. And here's the fresh man with the pinfall attempt.
So many emotions running through your head during a regular wrestling match, let alone a championship match. If you walk around with those belts for a while, you start to get accustomed to them. They're your life. You don't want to lose them. Billy Litt going for a sunset flip, trying to pick up the victory. And Jason Kincaid with scissors the head between his legs and threw Billy Litt to the mat, tags out to his partner. Billy Litt's been punished for a while, Dean.
This heat between this team started in what would have been a normal tag team championship here on NWA Mountain State Television. No, it was in, no, it wasn't. Well, the bottom line is, no, it was in Hinton, West Virginia. It was not television. Ricky Shane was urged by the demons in his head to use a chain to knock Eric Darkstorm out. And that set up a lot of bad blood here. Look at these two men working as a fluid tag team. As good as the Cult of Charisma is, they need a second win. Ricky Shane breaking up the tag to save his title and his friend Billy Litt. Troubled friendship as it's been recently, but still there for his partner.
Well, unfortunately for Ricky Shane, all of his good intentions aside, it hasn't helped Billy Litt get out of this situation. It hasn't got him the hot tag. And if he doesn't hurry up and make that a reality, Billy Litt or Ricky Shane, either or of them, if one of them doesn't make it happen, this thing is all but over because Dark Gift has worked over Billy Litt for such an extended period of time here. I'm not sure how much he has left in the gas tank. Desperation jawbreaker by Billy Litt. Jason Kincaid holding his jaw. He's feeling every inch of that. And the hot tag to Ricky Shane comes in with a clothesline on Darkstorm, a clothesline on Kincaid, a scoop slam on Darkstorm. He's getting the scoop slam on Jason Kincaid. And Ricky Shane is unloading.
Seriously.
Firing all cylinders.
What the? Wait a second!
A spine buster on Billy Litt.
What in the world?
A spine buster on Billy Litt, his partner.
He's fed up. He's had it.
And Ricky Shane, he's so angry he knocked our cameraman out of the way. They're going to the outside.
He's sick of Billy and the fans. He's been saying it.
He's sick of everything.
This is not good. Hey, he's not going to leave his friend, is he?
Tag team champion. The belts are on the line.
Billy Litt now at the mercy of Dark Gift. Monkey flip. Oh!
Dean, I don't know what to say.
This can't happen like this. This can't happen like this.
Boys and girls,
I cannot believe my eyes. This is, I mean, really.
This cannot happen like this. Tell me this.
They basically just handed away the tag titles.
Ricky Shane just gave up the tag team titles right here by giving up on his friend. No! No!
God,
No!
I don't know what the heck is. Dean, all I can think is after the weeks of hearing Lance Erickson talk about Ricky Shane's secret, that all the frustration that he's been feeling has come to a head today, and this has to have something to do with that secret we've been hearing so much about.
Look at Ricky Shane. He's asking him not to do this.
What's the secret, Dean? What's going on?
Dave Scott doing some dental work on Billy Litt. Eric Darkstorm laid out. Jason Kincaid left out. Ricky Shane's getting him off. Ricky Shane's moving. What now?
Ricky Shane's made the boots to his old partner, Billy Litt.
No!
It's Ricky Shane siding with the Syndicate here.
Ricky, no! Why are you doing this, Ricky Shane?
He wants a microphone. I suggest somebody give it to him.
Why are you doing this, Ricky Shane!
Shock Moliere running from the back. Maybe we'll get some answers now, Dean.
You both want to know a secret? You think that just me joining the Syndicate is a secret? I'm sick of you people's bullshit.
Wait a second!
Whoa!
I hope we can bleep that!
I'm sick of trying to get over with you fans, trying to make you like me. I started to you a long time ago. Hey, and on top of that, blood is way thicker than water.
Blood is way thicker than...
Big brother.
What is it? Wait a second! He said it's his big brother!
Wait a second.
Oh, no way!
Lance Erickson and Ricky Shane, brothers, that's the secret?
No! Say it isn't so! Say it isn't so!
Well, your brother in wrestling isn't the same as your brother in life. There's no stronger bond than family. And Ricky Shane and Lance Erickson revealing to the world for the first time that they're brothers.
This can't happen! They're brothers?
Billy Lynch.
And the fans saying that the Syndicate sucks!
I don't think the Syndicate cares.
Matt Connor is not here. He's booked in Ohio. But there appears to be a fourth member of the Syndicate.
It's growing stronger every day, Dean. What a way to end the show. And new tag team champions. You almost forget that amidst the chaos, but the new tag team champions are our gift.
The Syndicate laying out new tag team champions and one half of the old tag team champions. Is this the path that Ricky Shane wants to follow? We got to ring the bell. We got to get some help out here.
Jason Kincaid trying to get in the ring to help his friends out, to help his partner Darkstorm, but Lance Erickson gives him a stiff shot. Kincaid's back to the outside. Dave Scott going after him. Ricky Shane unloading on Billy Lynn. So much carnage, so much chaos. That's NWA Mountain State Wrestling. We'll see you next week.